Raffaella, mi senti? Allora, lo vedi il countdown su Swapcard? Dieci secondi. Ma non mi rispondono. Stiamo streamando? Su Swapcard sta andando? E allora è inutile che va. Se non vede il countdown è inutile che andiamo avanti. Ok, ci vedi a noi? Io e Bart? Sì? No, sta partendo la sigla adesso. Ah, ok, quindi questa è la latenza, giusto?
Sì, ma se non arriva per noi è chiuso.
Sì, però adesso vede anche io che sto a fare tutto sto casino, io volevo fare la prova, capito? Una prova generale, si può fare tutti settati precisi? Ok.
Adesso però ti chiudo il microfono.
No.
Come se fosse l'inizio, il microfono tu non ce l'hai.
Perfetto.
Non ti devi sentire. Vai.
Prova.
Un attimo, noi dobbiamo fare le prove.
Mi senti? Vincent, mi senti? Vincent?
Sì, ce l'ha.
Sì, lo sentiamo.
Raga, noi abbiamo necessità che Zoom sia settato e funzionante. Se cambiate stanze mentre facciamo le prove, abbiamo problemi.
Ci stanno facendo cambiando le stanze.
Appunto.
Ok. Devono toccare niente.
Datemi un vostro semaforo verde appena siamo a posto.
Ok, entra in capture. Solo che mi deve ridare la possibilità del sottopancia.
Del cinese. Tu sei nelle stanze definitive, giusto Andrea? Vincent? 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 Ok, siamo a posto con le stanze Zoom? Se non danno segni di vita, continuo a parlarli senza sapere neanche se hanno capito. Raffaella? Le stanze su Zoom, le breakout e il resto, è tutto a posto?
Allora, il setup c'è perché i singoli account non hanno accettato l'entrata, quindi non sono stati assegnati.
No, ma i singoli account poi vanno fatti loro. L'importante è che noi qui, con il nostro account, siamo nella stanza definitiva, sia nella breakout che nella stanza live.
Al momento nel live tu hai Oico diretta e Vincent.
Ok. Tu Andrea sei a posto? Qua? Ti manca il... Ok, quindi noi qua non abbiamo la traduzione, non siamo nella stanza con la traduttrice, quindi non possiamo mandare sotto pancia. Sì, sì, ma come ha fatto prima?
Che cambia rispetto a prima?
Perché ha cambiato le stanze, ha chiuso le stanze, ne reperte altre, perché non lo so, però lui è l'host, capito? Quindi a lui è il controllo. Ehi, dimmi.
Perché nessuno ha dato ok a spostarsi, quindi adesso siamo tutti non assegnati. L'unico modo per dare ordine è rientrare tutti.
Ok, ma lo state facendo? Perché così sblocchiamo sta cosa, perché noi siamo fermi qua aspettando che Zoom
Ok,
funzioni.
adesso chiedo, allora fai uscire Oico traduzione e farlo rientrare, ok? Stessa cosa Oico diretta, non è entrato e dovrebbe essere in live meeting ma non ha accettato.
Ma questo... Sei entrato, ok, quindi ci sei adesso. Ci sei Andrea? Il problema è il computer di qua? È il computer di qua o Zoom da remoto? Quindi noi siamo nella stanza live adesso. Ok.
Ripartiamo da zero, ci scolleghiamo e riattacchiamo.
Ok, allora fatti sentire tu, perché sennò qua siamo bloccati. Fatti sentire tu appena siete pronti.
Passa parola per favore.
Che fai sto? Scaricati questi? Ernè? No, Ernè, come cazzo? Ore? Oreste? Oreste? Mi sa che quelli si sono scaricati. Questi due qua. Poi hanno spostato le stanze e lì purtroppo c'è l'ostico.
Ma qual è il motivo dello spostamento? Non c'è.
No. l'host ha il controllo di Zoom, quindi noi riceviamo soltanto un segnale. Se lui ci sposta le stanze...
E lui perché poi a un certo punto deve rifare, deve entrare? Perché va in paranoia lui?
No, non è che per noi, perché nel momento in cui ci escludono da una stanza, ovviamente noi ci dobbiamo rientrare.
Certo.
Dopo aver fatto la richiesta, di là devono approvare la richiesta d'ingresso, quindi è un'operazione che deve essere fatta e deve rimanere quello.
Poi fai oico? No, per me non funziona. Ah, FIBA.
Ok, adesso posso spostare tutti.
Andrea, segui la cosa che sta spostando?
Però mi deve dare la possibilità del captioning su Oico Traduzioni.
Sì. Vabbè. Perché quello lì? Sei tu che sei stop con il countdown? No? Non ti sento.
Mi ha mandato nell'altra stanza, non mi ha dato la possibilità di fare il captioning, quindi io entro nella
Allora, Vincent, Raffaella,
Vincent mi ha dato di là, aspetta, mo ci parlerai.
ci siete raga? Perché qua stiamo oltre il tempo limite. Se non, c'è rimasto solo sta cosa del capturing su Zoom.
Sì, adesso Tommaso ti sento, sei dentro la breakout room live meeting, come perdonami, noi siamo in due insieme.
Ok, la cinese ci manca.
La cinese e lei è dentro la stanza caption con Oiko traduzione.
Ok,
Io devo mettere il caption on.
vai. Dimmi quando l'hai messo. Vincent. T'ho detto qual è il futuro. Rocco, fai una telefonata. Una bella telefonata a Rocco. E basta la paura. Andrea? L'ha fatto? Vincent?
Sentite?
Raffaella?
Loro ti vedono e ci sentono.
Raffaella, Vincent?
La cinese forse è stata terminata dall'organizzatore questa riunione.
Oh, Madonna. No, noi non dobbiamo amministrare niente Zoom. Noi dobbiamo fare la regia. Zoom ci arriva da pescare. Capito. Però se dobbiamo pure amministrare Zoom non ne usciamo. Con chi sono in stanza adesso? Ma una trovata uscita.
Perché non parlo con quella? Un attimo.
E ce l'ho qua.
Non
Fai là.
rispondono, non dicono niente, nessuno dice niente. Cioè, stacca, allontanati dal microfono. Il microfono di Zoom.
Tu arrivi. Solo questa cosa di Zoom, sì, con il capturing della cinese.
Scusa, non ci può lasciare in questa stanza?
Però da lì cioè, spingilo perché abbiamo un'ora di ritardo, secondo me Bart ci sta aspettando da un'ora. Sì, però è sceso prima.
Mi fai attivare il caption?
Sta in crisi iniziale. Non lo so, sta risolvendo, entra, riesce, esce, rientra.
Fai attivare il caption perché non c'è.
Sta riavviando di nuovo, vediamo appena mi sente. Chi c'è adesso in Zoom? Ok, anche la cinese. Il capturing ti arriva? Il capturing non arriva. Se qualcuno su Zoom ci fa sapere, saremo grati. Ok, allora se qualcuno sente di là potete mandarci nell'altra stanza con la traduttrice. Però fateci sapere qualcosa perché non vi sentiamo. Ora, ma quelli si erano spenti, che avevano fatto? Quanto stanno? Sì, sospesi, sono scarichi proprio. Vabbè. Mo se non ci spicciamo si spengono pure gli altri. Ragazzi su Zoom, vi fate sentire? Ehi, fai scrivere la cinese? A noi ci serve la cinese.
Sì, sì, sta dentro la
Ok.
stanza insieme noi che
Ci abbiamo tutto?
poi al meeting ci siamo noi e non assegnato c'è solo il monitor di Nizza. Prima c'era anche Giorgini che stava provando a condividere.
Non toccate nulla adesso.
Ci siamo? Ci siamo.
Abbiamo tutto?
Vai.
Andrea, abbiamo tutto? No, non mi ti guardi. Hai tutto? Tutto sotto controllo, hai tutti i segnali. Ok? Carmine, tu c'hai tutto? Ok. I rimandi audio li abbiamo verificati, no?
Sì, Zoom quando loro parlano lo senti prima, adesso ancora lo sto mandando un po'.
Le clip, l'audio delle clip, abbiamo tutto regolato.
Infatti prima è andata la...
Ok.
Fai provare a scrivere una cinese, scrivi ancora.
Dalla Cina, scrivete, la ragazza cinese, scriva. Ok, perfetto, arriva.
Allora,
Sì,
ragazzi ascoltate, adesso chiudo tutto, chiudo
ok.
tutti i canali, lascio aperto soltanto quello
Ok, Silvia, sei pronta tu pure? Ok, intanto facciamo con Welcome to all our guests this morning from Oceania, Asia and Europe. It is an honor for us to host you today from the Patrick Baumann House of Basketball in Switzerland. My name is Bart Prinsen. Mi sentite? Mi vedete in streaming? Mi vedete? Mi sentite, ragazzi? Swap card. No. Raffaella? Stiamo streamando? Non mi rispondono. Ok, proviamo un PowerPoint con Silvia, per favore. Qualunque PowerPoint. Dove lo vedo il PowerPoint? Là, giusto? Ok. PowerPoint, please. Ok. Use the controller, ok. Ok. Che dobbiamo vedere anche? Siamo a posto? Collegamento Zoom? Con chi faccio una connessione? Ciao Vincent, ti vediamo allo schermo. Captioning, come va? Sta scrivendo? Scrive? Scriviamo? Scrive la cinese? Ok, Vincent parla? Vincent?
Sì, buongiorno, mi sentite?
Ok,
Prova.
ti
1,
sentiamo.
2, 3, 4.
Ok, ti sentiamo. Il captioning c'è? Scriva il captioning, please. Captioning. Captioning. Quindi ha scritto? Ok, perfetto. Possiamo fare un test? Io vado al camper. Carmine, noi dobbiamo essere collegati, eh? Ok? Vediamo un po' la regia, qualcosa, oltre Bart che prova. Bart, please. Mi spegni?
Hello, welcome everybody this morning from Oceania, Asia, and Europe. It's an honor for us to host. Okay, I want the text on this screen. It's more easy. The text should change. Because I want to read this. Is it possible or not? Prinsen. My name is written there. It's okay.
In una posizione più comoda per la camera, ora. Perché questo è un testo, cioè qui deve andare il PowerPoint. Non sapevo che deve leggere il testo, quindi il testo deve andare da qualche parte dove lo legge. Ma questa è la sua presentazione che sta mandando Silvia. Ma lui ci abbassa gli occhi.
Okay, let's leave it. I will try. Okay, we do it like this.
Se cambi,
no, non bisogna cambiare. Lui vuole la presentazione.
non lo puoi mandare
lì perché ha difficoltà a guardare.
Hai ragione, io lo posso cambiare, però dopo Zoom lo avrò lì, non lo puoi fare dopo durante il cambio.
Okay, let's leave.
Il suo computer è direttamente lì.
Okay, let's leave it like this. It's okay.
No, possiamo, cioè, we change.
No.
Sì, ma lui qui legge solo lì, poi c'ha lo sguardo sempre basso, non va bene. Però io non l'avevo.
No, we will try like this. We will try like.
Io posso metterlo lì, o se no guarda il programma posso mettere qui, che non ci fa niente. Scusami, se io metto il programma qui, che lì non ci fa niente.
Difficult to work with these people. I don't like this guy with the. I don't know. Think. No. I said no. Huh? Okay.
David. There's nothing to do. We restart everything. And maybe
Ah.
for you.
Yeah, so the screen,
So now David is in contact with Lemon Visio
to have somebody tonight.
somebody tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Tomorrow, I hope before 9.
Yeah, but let them push a little bit harder. You know, it's super important.
No, I told him.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I called him. Because
Thank you.
I sent an email at 2.
Yeah,
Received nothing.
but you call them.
Him to call to
Call the boss. Yeah.
to push.
I also informed Florian, so he knows the boss. So
Yes.
so that.
We restart, but it stays open. I don't know.
Hello, welcome everybody this morning, or afternoon, wherever you are, in the evening, probably also from Oceania, Asia, and Europe. It's an honor for us to host you today from the Patrick Baumann House of Basketball here in Switzerland. My name is Bart Prinsen. I joined FIBA in May 2020 after working with FIBA since 2012 as a supplier. So do I look now, and do you see that I'm looking in the camera or reading?
I'm reading.
You see this or not?
No, I'm reading what you're saying.
No, I understand, but if you look at the screen.
I looked at the presentation already.
I know, I want you to look at the screen. How do, if I,
What do you have in the screen?
I want to see if I, looking into the camera, if I look at the screen. Just check at the video, because I cannot look at myself.
Voglio che sei sicuro che se guardi direttamente uno schermo, che sei convinto che cerchi di pagare
Sylvia, I want you to do it. Just look at the screen, if it looks ridiculous, or if it looks okay.
volevo che controlli anche, quindi lì non posso vedere quello che vedi.
Non lo vede in tempo reale, raga, non ha una
Just, my question is just, can you look at the screen, if it looks quite okay, if I read it, or if it looks like I'm looking into nowhere? No, but I trust you more. Yeah. Because you know how I look normally, so. Okay, no, you make it too official. I just want an opinion. Okay, I'll read it. Okay, so I will continue. Yeah. No, it's okay. Leave it. It's okay.
Sì, quello lo stiamo facendo in tempo reale.
Yeah. Can you please correct my name? My name is not correct in this. It's a little bit strange. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, my name is Bart Prinsen. I joined FIBA in May 2020 after working with FIBA since 2012 as a supplier. I have the privilege to head the Equipment and Venue Center together with Sylvia and Jasmine. The hard work and dedication delivered by them makes this day possible, of course, so thank you to them. The partners meeting this year is virtual, and we had preferred to meet you in person, but it was not an option under the current circumstances. But to turn this restriction into an advantage, we have decided to enlarge our audience, and we've been able to invite more stakeholders than ever before. The attendance is double from the attendance that we had last meeting in Spain. So, to summarize the group that we have today, which is quite significant and special in the sports industry, I would like to present all participants. I would like to start with our partners and our prospects who join us today. We will tell more about our team and our group later in our presentation, but thank you for joining us this morning. We also have a new group in our house, and it's the representation of the test institutes, which we did not have before and which we're very, very thankful that we have them here today. We also have our FIBA Secretary General, Andreas Zaklis, who will just give an opening speech after my introduction. FIBA's President and FIBA's Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Patrick Marillet, will also join us tomorrow as we open the day. Then we have FIBA's Directors and Media Marketing and Head of 3x3 joining us, our regional directors and other FIBA staff. We have members of other federations, member of the Olympic Organizing Committee in Tokyo, and people involved in the preparation for Paris 2024. We also have architects who are active in sports venue construction to highlight our venue ambitions. We want to inform you today about the development in Equipment and Venue Center since 2019. We have decided to change our approach toward the approval process. This process offers you a platform to distinguish your products better from non-certified products. At the same time, it offers FIBA a guarantee that equipment at our milestone competitions is reliable, safe, and compliant to all game rules. Jasmine will, during her presentation, explain more about this. But before I reveal the whole program, I would like to give the word to FIBA's Secretary General, Mr. Andreas Zaklis. Okay, how does it, is it too much reading, Sylvia, or is it? Yeah, is it okay?
Once again, please.
Yeah.
Once again, try again because you can be more fluid.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Is it because I'm reading or not?
Yeah, no, but okay. So we need to be more present, not to in the thinking, no?
Yeah, okay. So how can I do this?
Yeah, because you are reading, so you.
Should I not read it?
Yeah, you have to read, but try again.
Okay.
Because
Should I hold the ball or should I?
improve the presentation. No?
Sorry?
You will improve the presentation. So
Should I hold the ball or should I just do something more or not? Is it okay to have this in my hand or? Would it be better if I hold something, a ball or Sylvia would be with me here?
When you speak, do you want to keep this slide or this slide?
So the shot that I don't like so much is the shot that we have right now, because it doesn't. Is that what your is that your question or not? No. I want my name big on it. I want this image when we speak. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Welcome everyone this morning, afternoon or evening, depending on your location. Welcome here in the House of Basketball in Switzerland. We have guests this morning from Oceania, Asia, Europe. It's an honor for us to have you here all today in the Patrick Baumann House of Basketball, where we host this meeting. My name is Bart Prinsen, and I've joined the FIBA Equipment and Venue Center in 2020, in May 2020, after working in the industry as a partner since 2012. I have the privilege to head the Equipment and Venue Center together with Silvia Salvani and Jasmine Long, and their hard work has made this day possible. The partners meeting this year is a virtual meeting, and it means that we do it in our house and that you are on your locations. We had preferred to meet you, of course, in person like we have done in the past. But unfortunately, under the current circumstances, this was not possible. But to turn this restriction into an advantage, we've decided to enlarge our audience, and this means that we have never, ever had so many stakeholders before. To name a few, today our whole group around the world consists of all our partners and prospects. A large representation of test institutes, which we have never had before. We're very welcome them very much into our family. We have FIBA Secretary General Andreas Saklis presenting and opening this day after my welcome speech. We have FIBA President and FIBA Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Patrick Marillet, who will open the day tomorrow. Furthermore, we have FIBA's Director of Media and Marketing and FIBA's Head of 3x3, who will present later also during the presentation the opportunities in 3x3. We have our regional directors. Can you go back, Sylvia, please? Thank you. We have our regional directors and other FIBA staff. We have members of other federations, member of the Olympic Games, member of from the Olympic Games in Tokyo, and people involved in Paris, in preparations for Paris 2024. We also have architects who are active in the sports venue construction to underline our ambitions in the venue part of our Equipment and Venue Center. We want to inform you today about the developments in the Equipment and Venue Center in 2009. In 2019, we have decided to change our approach toward the approval process. And today, only products that pass strict testing can apply for the FIBA certificate. This process offers you a platform to distinguish your products better from non-certified products. At the same time, it offers FIBA a guarantee that equipment at our milestone competitions is reliable, safe, and compliant to all game rules. Jasmine will, during the presentation, explain much more about this, and you will be able to hear our latest developments and everything about our test network. But before I reveal the whole program, I would like to give the word to FIBA's Secretary General, Mr. Andreas Saklis. So now I will go here. Next one, yeah. Next one. No. Up, please. Slide 6. Okay. Yes. So now in the PowerPoint I see. Oh, you do both? Really? How do you do both? It's strange, but the look doesn't really fit. There's something wrong. Who's doing this? Who's doing the PowerPoint? Okay. Okay, you don't have the right PowerPoint because the layout is completely wrong now. This is the good one. Okay, you see the difference between what you have and what this is presenting. You see? Come here. You see? I see both of them now. So I want it like this. And this is not correct, you see?
It's the same.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It looks completely different.
Sta riformattando tutto il testo.
Maybe because this is a display mode.
Now how does it look on the laptop? No.
Solo tuo? Ok, può essere il mio lavoro. Dove sei visibile?
Sorry, but this is. It's a lot of talking, and I don't like it. The problem is I know exactly what I want, but it's difficult. No, not yet. Sylvia, can you check with Raffaele that all these names, my name is not correct? mission and vision.
No, but the script that you want to see.
Yeah.
Use the one of before?
No, the one that you just had was good.
The one with the app, okay.
No, no.
The one that I used before?
Can you show me? Because I made some changes.
Yes, it's this one.
Yeah. Now we're doing the mission and vision, so the second page. Can you go up? Up? Down, sorry, down. Okay, this is not the latest. Close this one, please. And open the other one. No, not that, no, no. Open the other one. Yeah. And go down. Yeah. Yeah. And then vision and then down. Yeah, this one. Ah, you have a...
You see this agenda? You want to try this?
So with the agenda, I would say, okay, ladies and so this is after Andreas, huh?
Yes.
Okay, okay, I come back. Okay, Andreas, so I sit here. Andreas comes there and I come here. Okay? So thank you, Andreas, for your beautiful opening speech. I'm sure that all guests find themselves very enthusiastic and very motivated, and I hope that everybody is ready to follow our agenda that we can present to you at the moment. The agenda today is also on your screen in swap card, and we invite you to look at the most interesting part for yourself, but everything connects together. So I would like to ask you to read carefully the agenda. I'm not going through all these points, maybe a few highlights that I want to give. We're going to go very much in-depth on the testing, and we're going to also go in-depth on how we dealt with the COVID situation. Those may be very interesting parts of this program. Last but not least, we will close with our goals during this cycle. And in this cycle, we have a lot of things that we're working on. We can't, at the moment, tell you all, because there are things that we're just not 100% sure that we are testing. But we have a few very interesting things that I would like to share with you today, together with the team, for you to understand and to hold on to what we are developing. So let's continue. Your agenda is on your screen. You can always go back and please follow our line. Okay, I have been introduced, but I mentioned also Sylvia Salvani and Jasmine Long, and Sylvia has been working at the Equipment and Venue Center since 2015. She is, for most of you, the direct contact person, and Sylvia is taking care of all our relationships with our partners. So thank you, Sylvia. Jasmine has been working with us since 2019, and Jasmine has over the last year and a half, I have to say, worked on the testing improvements, working with the test facilities, working on the certification, working on the criteria of the products. So thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine will join us also today. She will tell you all about testing. Unfortunately, she cannot be here at the stage, but Jasmine will join us, and you will see her on the screen in Swapcard. You don't have to do anything to follow this. So I would like to continue to set the day and to also make it understandable, make it more comprehensible, also what we're doing in the Equipment and Venue Center by presenting our vision and mission. It's something that we have defined last year, something that we have been working on with the team. We have also consulted some of you, but we believe in a few things that we would like to share. So our vision for the Equipment and Venue Center is that in the market, the highest level of testing is required. Products who are approved, products who pass very, very, very detailed testing procedures in order to make sure that our equipment that you produce in our competitions, I have to say, passes the highest level, is safe, reliable, and durable. So we thank you for making sure that this is at the moment being taken care of. Everybody is really, really working hard to get their products tested. We have an enormous amount of products at the moment available. Over 400 products are 342, I think. More than 300 products have already been approved. So thank you for that. Another thing that's very important in our Equipment and Venue Center, and an opportunity that we see for us, for ourselves, but certainly also for you, is to create a network. And a network for our family, the FIBA federations, to have easy access to the highest class of product, the highest standard of products that are produced by you. So we want to take this role more than ever before. The Equipment and Venue Center is there to inform our family about what is possible, but also others. Today, I mentioned, we have other suppliers in our team, in our group, people who are not directly member or are not directly in our federation, but who invest in products, who advise products, who are architects, who are builders. We want to be the network for those people. And there's another thing. I think that network, as an Equipment and Venue Center, we have to take a role also to connect all of you together. We are unique in the market. We have a focus. We have a niche position. We only focus on basketball, and more specific, the use of your equipment in our sports. So the network is something very important in the developments that we are doing at the moment. We want to be the go-to network for the industry, more than ever before. So it's also a network for you, and it means that we see in the future that there is much more development on equipment. There is a lot of innovation, technology, use of different materials, and we want you to work together where possible. We think that with the new software category, which we will also introduce, there are so many more opportunities for a network to connect together. And we think that the compatibility, it's difficult, compatibility in our industry is essential for the future. And it could be a huge opportunity for the Equipment and Venue Center also to provide this network role. So our mission. Today, this meeting marks the start of our global strategy. And we want to roll out our program across all continents. We want to work together with partners who are active in different markets. And in Asia, in South America, North America, Europe, we want to bring all together a uniform standard process and a uniform approval process supported by us. That's what we are looking for. So today marks the start of this. We have made a roadmap, and this today is the first time we announce this to our partners. Okay, so I need to practice this a little bit. So this global representation, the global role that the Equipment and Venue Center has. Sylvia, can you highlight global representation for me before I forget? Make it more dark, because then I know that this is an important. In Word. Yeah. Just like there. Global representation. Yeah. And then transparent then at the founding days of FIBA. Because great, yeah. Yep. Perfect. Then I know that I need to highlight this. So. Okay, let's try again. So the global representation that we have makes it more rewarding for you to work together in a world where the markets are more global than ever before, much more transparent also than at the founding days of the Equipment and Venue Center. We also want to present and involve a wider variety of partners in hardware and in software. in manufacturing and in distribution, in service and in installation, and products that are used for years and for products that have a shorter lifetime. All of that we want to connect. In the future, we will offer a future, FIBA at the moment is working on a future connected stadium solution. This is the role of innovation. Innovation should be aimed at offering tangible solutions for our family that in the future work together with other products as an overall solution. Innovation is for that reason also aimed at compatibility. Innovation is for that reason also aimed at working together. Can you make that working together, Sylvia, please? Sorry, eh? Okay, does it sound a little bit fluent or not? Or, can you change computability to work together, please? So there's the word computable. The last word on your page is computability. Can you remove that and make that work together, please? And working together. Thank you. Okay, and now scroll. Okay. So what happens after this? So, okay, good. I'm going to practice this one. This is I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, so this is our vision and mission, but we will present much more about this during the day, and you're also able to ask questions about it in the swap card. I think it's a good time to mention it here, eh? Yeah. And it's also possible for you to ask questions about that individually, but also through the swap card platform that we use today. The next point on our agenda is something that I have not really practiced. I don't have a script, but I would like to invite Florian Wanninger to the stage. Okay, Florian is coming. We keep distance from each other.
You will stay there?
I will stay here. Okay, Florian needs to have a microphone, probably.
Yes.
And we will keep distance. So Florian will stay there. Or can you get Florian on a different shot? That you take another camera to shoot Florian, for example, who is more on a distance? Or is that difficult? Okay, let's not make it too cool. Okay, no, let's leave it like that. Florian comes here. We take social distance. Okay, we need to have maybe 2 meters. We need to make a stick on the ground. So I tell, okay, everybody, Florian, we take social distance, but I would like to say a few words about you. Florian, you have been heading the Equipment and Venue Center for more than, since 2012, so about almost 10 years, almost a decade, but you have been working for FIBA for almost 30 years. And I would like to thank you for all the work that you have done for the Equipment and Venue Center. It's a privilege for me to take over this position and all the partners that you have built up. So thank you for that. I would like to offer you the opportunity, Florian, once more after thanking you, to say a few words to the partners today. Okay, Florian, say.
Just make sure not to put in front of him. Stay on the
Okay, then we need to stick maybe on the ground.
At the beginning you were in front of him, after you moved.
But the real one will be here as well. So, okay, so he will say a few words. I say, okay, Florian, thank you very much. Hoppakee. Okay, bam, next sheet.
Just one question. Jasmine just told me that he seems very quiet. And
What? Oh, she can see me.
yes.
Okay, but then I cannot talk louder. You know, I have tell them. Sylvia, but tell it to them.
E posso passare, io per quello adesso che andiamo con lei posso regolare la voce di Bart, il volume della voce di Bart.
Ok.
Quindi io ho un volume per lei, quindi l'unica cosa deve, adesso che entra in stanza, se può dirci
Can you
senza problemi. Già abbastanza.
They say they're gonna.
mix it higher? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, next slide. Okay, then we have okay, thank you, Florian. It is a big pleasure, and thank you, and good luck in the remaining part of your go. FIBA will be in the good hands of the. Okay, a few things we would like to mention. It's just a small thing, but it's an important thing that we would like to mention, but it's an administrative thing. Florian will head the FIBA Foundation, the Basketball for Good movement, and the Equipment and Venue Center will move in the governance of FIBA. Just for you to know, together with this move and this change, we have decided to change it this way. So that means that all of your contracts for our partners will be, from now on, not any longer on the FIBA Foundation, but on the FIBA basketball letterhead. Okay. So then we switch to the other side of the building. Jasmine, the word is yours.
Hello, thank you, Bart. I will present on the FIBA test developments and our targets for 2021 to 2023 in terms of testing.
Go ahead, Jasmine.
Do you see just for the test, do you see the presentation?
Yes?
Yes, perfect. Okay, I will run through a couple of slides.
But where do I go? Sorry, I don't want to take this, but I will just leave. Okay, Jasmine, go ahead.
Cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Yes, perfect. FIBA has a long-standing certification program, but in 2019 we introduced a major update to the testing requirements to ensure all products were meeting the high standards of performance, quality and safety required for FIBA approval. With partners in over 30 different countries, it is also essential to ensure standards and testing is harmonized throughout the world. We did this through the Handbook of Test Methods and Requirements, a detailed set of test specifications for each of our 14 different product categories. The aim was to provide a handbook which does not only act as a test protocol, but also as a tool for manufacturers. Thank you to our working group of 11 Test Institute members who researched, discussed and debated many possibilities before we released the final draft.
Sylvia?
These test institutes then became the original FIBA accredited test institutes. Accredited test institutes were introduced to really harmonize the testing. They are the only ones qualified to test according to the program and supply the FIBA report. Last year, we took the same approach to launch the testing program specifically for 3x3 and outdoor equipment. You will see more on this later. Looking at the current situation in numbers, we have 20 accredited test institutes in the program. 5 new test institutes have joined us in 2020. And in the past year, 380 products have been tested. This achievement is with credit to the test institutes for their commitment to the FIBA programme and the deadlines, with a year with many obstacles. And also it is with thanks to the manufacturers whose response and commitment to the testing programme has allowed a high standard to be set. It is this strictness and compliance that brings value to the FIBA approval label across the globe. Do you want that I continue? I will keep going for a bit.
Yes, thanks, Jasmine.
Sure. Here you can see how the test institutes spread across the different categories. In particular, we aim to raise the number of test institutes providing for backstop units, scoreboards, and seating where product transportation is most difficult. Welcome to the 5 new test institutes. Welcome CATAS from Italy, who is accredited to test seating, IST in Germany, Acoustiscan, our first test institute in Australia, and HAUC from Beijing, who can all provide flooring tests. And finally, welcome to the 2 Vineland team in Shanghai, who are accredited for seating, scoreboards, and electronic product categories. This leads to a total of 20 test institutes, which you can see spread on this map. In addition, we have a further 16 labs who can offer field testing. Currently, the majority of test institutes are concentrated around Europe, with a further 10 in Asia and lower numbers in the other regions. We aim to increase this number of dots you can see on the map, and importantly, the regional spread. We are pleased to announce a collaboration with FIFA focused on indoor sports surfaces. FIFA has a highly developed testing program for football turf and has recently introduced a quality program for futsal. Together, we aim to ensure the safety and quality of sports surfaces and suitability for our respective sports. In turn, this will allow certain investments to be shared for multi-purpose sports halls. We will endeavour to achieve this by exchanging information on technical, developmental and sports medicine matters, by working together to continuously improve flooring standards, and by accrediting test institutes qualified for both basketball and futsal tests. Targets for 2021 to 2023. Testing and certification provides the foundation of the Equipment and Venue Centre. Through working with manufacturers and test institutes, we will continuously develop and improve the testing standards. This involves ensuring that the test methods reflect the reality of the sport's performance, that the test methods can produce consistent results, and that all key safety and performance aspects are well tested, whilst leaving opportunity for innovation. During this term, we will also introduce round-robin testing for test institutes to ensure that the testing is of the utmost quality. Whilst a smaller group of test institutes can help keep testing consistent, we are also aware that a wider geographical spread of test institutes is essential to serve manufacturers and the basketball community around the globe. And finally, we will develop new test protocols for the new categories, such as software products, ensuring that approval always means a high standard of quality. I pass you back to the studios with Bart to explain more about our goals for 2021 to 2023.
You can now stop the share screen, Jasmine, so we don't have the screen completely taken.
I need to do this better. Here. Okay, I found it.
From, yeah, okay. Before
it
we
now.
even remove the online presentation, just as soon as you finish, you can stop the share screen, okay?
Yeah.
So it will go back to yourself and the studio, the live studio.
Yeah, sure.
Are you watching in swap cards, Jasmine?
I was before, but now I'm just in Zoom.
Okay, but you have swap card.
Yes.
Okay.
Closed it so I couldn't hear myself.
Maybe check if the sound is now, if they have the sound a little bit better. Hello, test, test.
Going back into it now. Still quiet.
Yeah? Quiet, quiet, quiet. Test, test. 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 They're not changing anything, so. Can you, hello? Can you make the volume louder now? In team or in swap card? Hello, check, 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 check.
I'm gonna have to leave this room. But it's hard to know which sound is coming from which.
Okay, we need to check because so. Okay, what happens, Sylvia? Okay, can we continue? But because how does it switch from, so Jasmine is speaking. Sylvia, can you put the word on? The script. Okay, PowerPoint, back on, yes, perfect. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Okay, we do the movie. Okay, after Jasmine we have a, oh no, okay, so. Check, 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 check. So Jasmine, this is better now? Can you hear me better? Okay, should I speak louder or should I speak like this? speak a little bit up. Okay, thank you. Can you hear me? Can you confirm? Can you hear me what I'm saying right now? Jasmine, if I look, okay. Okay, so let's concentrate, go back one page. Okay, go back one page, Sylvia, you go up now. You're back, perfect. Okay, so the FIBA Equipment and Venue Center moves from the FIBA Foundation to FIBA. It's an administrative change. You will see it on your documents, and all our documents from 1st of January are made on the FIBA paper. So now I would like to draw your attention for one of our highlights, key events that we hosted in 2019. 1.5 years ago, it was in China, and we've made this fantastic video. Okay, start the video. So we would like to show you our an amazing event. We just saw the video, Sylvia?
Yes, one question. Do you want to keep this slide?
So after the video ends, we have this slide, but only for, so I will say an amazing event in 6 Chinese cities. Spain finally won the championships. Bam, and then we do, and this slide then goes to, and we would like to present you a few highlights of, we want to present you a few highlights that we presented during that we registered during this competition. And in the next slide, I will show you a little bit about the sport of basketball in numbers.
Okay, so we keep this slide.
And then you,
we now do it, okay?
and then you push it now, yeah.
So, adesso che quando c'è il video one, c'è il video della World Cup. Quella che vedrà.
Okay.
Si vedrà, facciamo vedere la slide o no? Per presentare.
Dice di sì.
Ok, perfetto.
You want to keep the slide. So,
And then when I speak a little bit about the video, and then Sylvia, I will look at Sylvia, and then we do the next slide now. Boom. So now. Okay, so this was a video about China, where we did the 6 cities, and finally China won the World Cup, which is here on stage. It's nice to say. and then you do the news. So when I talked about so let's do like when I talked about the cup, then you switch. No, this is there. After the video stops, then I talk about the cup, and then the next slide. You understand, Sylvia? Okay, perfect. So some facts about basketball, which we investigated and which we discovered or investigated during our World Cup period. We have 1.4 billion followers worldwide as a sport. We are the second most popular sport worldwide. 79 of the basketball fans are avid fans of the national team, and we host national team competitions. Over 250 million people in the world are playing basketball regularly on equipment provided by you. On the right bottom corner, you see also a social media presence that we have registered, and you see that there is an enormous boost on social media. And we as FIBA have opened up all FIBA channels, and you can follow us online on Instagram, on LinkedIn, Twitter. We are there. We'll come back to that later as well. And then Sylvia, now the next slide. So thank you for your attention, Bam. Okay, we are in a, so I use this always. So we are under very difficult circumstances at the moment. But we don't want to talk too much about it. We want to talk about the opportunity to bring basketball back. And for that reason, we have a lot of good people in our house who work very dedicated to make sure that our sports is back on the world stage. And I would like to invite Mr. Ashley Green, our competitions manager, our head of competition management. So? Okay. So I would like to invite on the stage Mr. Ashley Green, my colleague, who is head of events unit, of the events units, SNC, sport and competition. So Ashley, the floor is yours. Okay, Ashley, Ashley, you know how Ashley presents, bam, 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 pam, 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 pam. He's Italian, so he talks like this.
What do you think about the entrance from the...
Sorry?
Ashley, from here. Okay, Ashley, yeah. Okay, stop, listen. What do you think?
It's okay, yeah.
And you, Bart, come here and not over the LED board.
Okay.
So
I would like to present to you our head of events unit. What's SNC? Our head of events unit, sport and competition. Thank you, Sylvia. Ashley Green. It's better? Okay, Ashley, I give the floor to yours, to present our...
Okay, thank you. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, Ashley, fantastic work.
Ok, siamo più sicuri che non occupi questa perché se viene da là, stanno venuti il posto, magari si ferma lì.
Okay, so thank you, bye-bye to everyone.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Ashley,
Okay.
what a wonderful initiative what you do. And I think we are very happy that we have people like Ashley who make sure that basketball in the world can be played at the moment. It's a very, very challenging job, and we thank the whole department for making this possible. Okay, to go ahead with the presentation, we're going to present to you a little bit numbers. We thought when we're halfway, it was a good moment to show the numbers. We made them not too complicated. It's just to show you what kind of numbers we have at the moment. The number of partners and contracts. We, at the moment, have 92? I thought it was 93, but okay.
I removed one because it didn't sign. Now
We have 92 partners at the moment, which are spread all over different continents. We come to that later. We would like to extend that number of partners. We have seen an increase of about 10% over the last year, but we think there is more potential without spoiling the exclusivity of our partnership. There's of course a difference between contracts and partners, and that is because of some partners have several contracts. Some partners are active in seating and in backstops and in flooring. Others are active in ball. So that's the reason why there is a difference between these numbers. We, of course, encourage everyone who's in the sports equipment and who makes a different variety of products to apply for several categories. It's up to you, but we would be very supportive to that. So, a next slide shows the geographical spread. And here we see a trend. We see that the equipment in the venue center, who has always been very well represented in Europe and in North America, now also is represented stronger in Asia than ever before. This is, of course, also because of the large amount of competitions that we host in Asia. We had the World Cup in 2019, and in 2023 we will have the World Cup in 3 different countries: Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines. We will have the competition, the World Cup in 2023 in the Philippines, Japan, and in Indonesia, where they're building new stadiums at the moment. The final will be played in Manila. It's correct, huh? Yeah. The final of the World Cup will be played in Manila, in one of the biggest stadiums for basketball in the world. For our growth in Asia, we take a lot of care in having a good relationship with all our partners. All our partners are connected and are also monitored through not only to test centra, but we work together with our office in FIBA China, which is in Beijing, and they're also today part of this presentation. So welcome to my colleagues in Beijing. The US has held a stable position over the past decades, and we have 2 new partners joining us from the US, and we're very proud of that. Okay. So there you go too quickly. I missed now. I lost my. You went too quickly. No, it's okay. The US held a stable position. We have 2 new partners joining in 2020, and we expect this growth to continue as there are many opportunities in the US, especially with regards to sports technology. In South America, we have a new manufacturer joining us in the wooden flooring category from Argentina, and we strive to add additional partners from this part of the world into our program. We are, of course, very proud of this. Thank you, Sylvia. We go to the next slides. Okay. Then we have a chart which shows our representation over the different categories. You see a very traditional picture here. The wooden flooring category. Okay, the wooden flooring category is our largest category. Then we have the backstops units, and you can follow the slide until training products, until you can follow the slide that you see in front of you. I would like to emphasize on 2 categories that we will also explain more in the following of this presentation. It's a software category and a training products category that we have opened up in 2020. I would like to emphasize that we see a huge opportunity here to develop and to introduce new products. The sports is growing in attention, and it will feature at the Olympic. This goes too quickly. Okay. And then the next slide, Sylvia. This is a little bit tricky. Yeah. Then I would like to emphasize on the 3x3 category that we also have opened up. Okay, this year we also introduced a 3x3 outdoor range, and later Jasmine will also give more details on these categories. And we have Ignacio Soriano joining us from Barcelona, who will explain the opportunities in 3x3 and what they have done to keep 3x3 going through this difficult year. I would like to emphasize to all of you that we see a huge opportunity here to develop and introduce new products. The sport is growing in attention, and it will feature at the Olympic Games later this year. It will be one of the most spectacular formats, and you will see it in a fantastic backdrop of Tokyo 2020. Tomorrow we will go deeper into the trends that together with urbanization of big cities will kickstart, will help the further introduction of 3x3. Okay, can you go back to 3x3, Sylvia? Okay, that is, yeah, okay. Then I would like to present to you some examples of new products. Next slide. Okay, so here we need to add above examples of new products. Can you type welcome to our 11 new partners? Before examples. So after trend. And then, yeah. Perfect. Okay. We would like to welcome 11 new partners in 2020. First of all, Nivea from India. Welcome today into our partners meeting for the first time. We really appreciate it, and we see a lot of opportunities in India. Thank you. Then I would like to welcome in the scoreboard and video category software, Haibei Hong Kong Sports Equipment from China. Airborne Athletics, Dr. Dish from Minnesota, USA. Haibei Hong Kong Sports Equipment from China. They are in the same category. Okay. Lianoning MBA Sports Development in China. Biostone, Poligi from China. Welcome. It can take 3 years before you enter into a program, but you're here. You could have been here in Barcelona, in Spain, and Tenerife, but you're here. Welcome. Forbeck from Argentina. We're so grateful that you have joined us this year. Advanced Distribution. Ciao, Gianni, from Italy. Not so far from here. Haibei. Okay, we have to do this differently. I cannot say 3 times Haibei Hong Kong. You know, okay, I will skip them. I will say in the first time, Haibei Hong Kong, and we see them in different categories, so I mentioned them here only once. Haibei Hong Kong, okay, scoreboards and video software, but also wooden flooring and the backstop units. Haibei Hong Kong Sports Equipment, welcome. We're very grateful that you are here with us today. Shandong Junior Sports Equipment, welcome on this beautiful occasion where we welcome you in the backstops unit category. Shangzhou Xionging Teaching Equipment, thank you, welcome in joining us in the backstop unit category. Yangsong Myeongwon Sports Industries, what a fantastic pleasure to have you here today. Yangsu Maiguan, Yangsu Maiguan. And last but not least, joining us from Chicago, USA, Fast Motorsports, represented by Mike Heckman, Jim Correlis, and our founder, Ross Comerford. Thank you. All right. Then we would like to show a little bit about what kind of equipment did we introduce new in 2020 and what was not with us before. And I would like to highlight 3 new products, I would like to highlight 3 new products which represent a change of or an extension of our program. And first of all, that's Fast Motorsports, who has joined us with an online software coaching platform, a global platform, which is regarded as one of the best in the world. Then I would like to highlight the addition of Dr. Dish shooting machines. Dr. Dish makes products that enhance the shooting skills for each basketball player. And then, last but not least, I already mentioned him, Advanced Distributions, who makes a ball sanitizer. And this is something that we had not anticipated in the beginning of the year. And when we were faced with the situation of providing sanitized and safe products, we found together a solution, and we found each other. And Advanced Distribution was very quick in designing a special unit, which we already used at some of our competitions. So welcome. Both Fastmodel and Dr. Dish have, next to their membership, also entered into an agreement for endorsement with us. This status is new, and it will be explained later. It's new within the Equipment and Venue Center. We use this status to support new technology in non-existing categories. Should change existing. One of the benefits for these partners is that we will use these products in our own training program. And for the Dr. Dish shooting machine, we will use it, for example, also at a 3x3 shootout at the World Tours. I will present more about the categories later in this presentation. Jasmine? Okay, and Jasmine will take it over from here and explain you more about, and then we need to, okay, we need to add a page with all. Okay. Last but not least, in this numbers category, in this number part of our presentation, I would like to show all of the names of our proud partners. We are so thankful that you are here with us today, and we are so happy that you keep developing the Equipment and Venue Center. You form the Equipment and Venue Center, you make it possible that we are here today. And we will make sure that the Equipment and Venue Center is developing all the time. And we will make sure that the Equipment and Venue Center supports you as well. So thank you. So last but not least, we would like to present in this category, or in this, under this topic, we'd like to present all our partners. The partners who are with us sometimes for more than 30 years, for almost 30 years. We thank you for your support to us, and we will also confirm today once more that we are there to support you, and we will make sure that your equipment with the approved label finds its way to our competitions. We will tell more about that in the following sheets. But I give the word to Jasmine now, who will explain more about Sylvia. So can you do the next sheet now? The PowerPoint? Yeah. After Florian is the Equipment and Venue Center too.
After Florian, there is Video Christmas. You know, this is Florian, IBF.
Yes, IBF, that we changed to IBF.
Yes.
And then video.
And you speak IBF.
Yeah.
Yes. Florian, just one slide.
Yeah.
Florian is here, you say? Or?
Yeah, Florian is here.
Florian is here, okay. Do you want to have a slide, like to remind you that there is a video?
No, but there is. Okay, we go to your laptop.
Yeah.
Okay, Sylvia, there is? Because, you know, I know that there is, because... How do you have it? You have it online. I never used it, but...
That's why at the beginning I couldn't edit the PowerPoint because they didn't allow me to do it.
But let's do it here, then it's quicker. So here is Florian, then I tell ABF.
Yes.
Video.
FIBA competition, okay. The one of FIBA World Cup.
That's the FIBA World Cup.
So why we say this?
We
So it's after.
we have this FIBA World.
Yes.
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 We should do this as well.
Yes.
After Andreas.
After opening words. This is all Andrea, no?
Yes.
In Africa, yes. This is after Andreas.
Yes. So after Andreas, we need to start a video.
Yes, but do you need to write somewhere, or you just need to be careful, or they just need to know?
Yeah, but we should not call it. So this is, if I change it here, change it everywhere or not? This is
Yes,
your.
yes. If it change everywhere.
Okay. Oh, we have this. Okay, let's not call it Christmas video.
No.
That's it's strange.
We call
FIBA opening.
opening. Slide 4.
Sorry? Yeah, it's okay. Is it going better or not?
Yeah.
So I try to improvise a little bit more because. Okay, we would like to present to you. So is it strange if I do like this or not? Or no? So I like to have something in my hand like this, you know, or like I would like to have someone hold something, but it makes it very nervous.
Do you want to desk something? I would say to have something like this,
It's a mid.
because you can follow.
I know
the
it.
point.
Yes, but I can try.
What do you think about it?
It looks a little bit. It looks a little bit stupid. I prefer to, like, I will try like this. Okay, last but not least, on this slide, we would like to present all our partners. Also, for a reason of making sure that you all feel welcome today. Not only the new partners, but also partners who are with us for more than 30 years almost. So, thank you all for participating in the Equipment and Venue Center and for contributing also to our partnership, to our group. The way you present and represent us is very important. And we are here also to support you in making sure that your equipment is represented in the right way. So thank you for that. To all our partners. We would like to continue now.
Quando parla della slide grafica. Proviamo.
Start the video and then I come, okay? So it's in the beginning. So that we start the right video. It's page 3 or 4. Okay, Andre, so back, 3. Okay, this will change. Here will be an extra slide to show a video. So I'm Andreas, so thank you everybody. I give the word back to Bart. And then you start the video. Okay, maybe start it, maybe practice it. You have the video ready or not? The video is ready. Yeah, okay. So I thank you all partners. I would like to give word back to Bart, but first we watch a short video. Go. Okay, thank you. Let's continue with the meeting, and then I think we should have the next. So what is the agenda should then be ready after the video. Yes. So we need to have the agenda during the video. We set the agenda. And it should be yeah. This slide is the video, and then this slide immediately. Yeah. Okay. So this was the opening of the FIBA Equipment and Venue Center Partners meeting. We have a few topics that we will also find in the SwapCard platform to present to you, and we advise you to follow the SwapCard planning, which you have in front of you. But we will also show it here on the screen. First, we will have a closer look into what we are doing at the moment, our mission, our vision, what we intend to do with the Equipment and Venue Center. We will look back at 2019, but most of all, we will look forward also in the next cycle where we present new products and we will present new services to you. We will present about the Equipment and Venue Center in numbers, the 3x3 development, and we will tell a little bit about, we will tell everything about testing and how we see on-site testing. So, before we continue, I would like to go to the next topic. Okay, this slide, I think we should we do this, Sylvia, or not? Because it comes a little bit at a strange moment.
Yeah, no, we can.
It's also nice, huh?
Introduce us at the beginning, then the help of
Yeah, but then I need to do more about. We need to. This. Okay, we leave it in. We leave it in. I will find a way to. Maybe I take myself out, but can you maybe take myself out? That's I don't like to see my. Sorry.
You want to do it now?
Just do delete and then it's gone. Okay, can I see the next slide on the screen there? Okay. Okay, we don't see this. Yeah. Okay. So the resolution. Thank you, Jasmine. You see, she sends us this picture. This is how it looks like. So that's not good.
Not good?
No. This colleague,
Yeah.
she's now at Swapcard. She is in Swapcard now. She sends this
Ok.
because it's not easy, readable.
Ok, ragazzi, non si vede bene. Non vede bene il PowerPoint. Allora, questo gliel'hanno mandato, ok? Questo è Swapcard, ok? Dice questo, purtroppo...
In Swapcard we change from this layout
Yeah.
and sometimes change in live. So this slide go live full in order to see.
Okay. Okay. Jasmine, can you hear us? So it does pop up to answer your question. So we have a screen with video and we have the presentation itself.
When we are in PPT mode, we send always full screen. Sometimes we go live.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Our mission, our vision, blah, 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 blah. Well, Sylvia, you're going to have a tough job. I can tell you to follow this. But okay. Our mission, our vision, our network, blah, 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 network, global partners, we work together, unite, unite, unite. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Continue. And then we go, bam, yes, Florian, thank you, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, thank you, Florian, bye-bye, Florian, ciao. Okay, next one. And now we have fantastic, yeah, we have a small change, blah, 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 from blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah.
And now video.
And now we want to present you the video, bam, chaka.
And now this is the video, Christmas.
No, 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 no. This is the World Cup one.
This is after Florian is this one. And the beginning is after Andreas.
Now I want this one after Andreas,
And you want this after
and here the World Cup.
Allora vuole Christmas all'inizio, al posto del World Cup. Esatto.
But that was also the original plan.
No, questa è mia, il script.
So after Andreas, we do a short. The Christmas is shorter.
Yeah, but it's short also the World Cup because we changed the video.
But okay, the Christmas is an overall FIBA, which is more logical. Okay, we had a fantastic video about the World Cup. Okay, thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Video, 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 video. End of the video. Next sheet. Okay, the second video is now over. Yes, World Cup video. Okay. And now no, not Ashley. Okay, now we'd like to, after this inspiring video about the World Cup, we want to share some facts. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Thank you. This was fantastic information about world basketball. Okay, now we continue to the next sheet. And I would like to introduce to you Mr. Ashley Green, who is our head of sports, the head of. Okay, this sheet we just need to. I want to have the first. No, it's okay. But back to we're going to. Of course, we had challenging times in basketball, and COVID made everything very difficult for us. But fortunately, we have been able to continue basketball, and actually, we have been able to continue also the qualifications. And Ashley Green, who is our head of events, units, sports, and equipment. What a name. I want to present him to you. Ashley, join me on stage. Ashley will present a few more sheets. Okay? Thank you, Ashley. Now we'd like, okay, we did the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blam, bam, bam. We can continue. Continue, 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 continue. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Perfect. Okay, next slide. And then all our partners, we are thankful. We thank all our partners who are joining us today. Some of them are new, some of them are... Okay? Okay, now I would like to give the word to Mrs. Long, Jasmine Long, who's going to talk about the test. Okay, then we... Jasmine, and then let me see, and I can... Okay, continue, continue, continue. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Okay? Okay. I would like to continue with the FIBA Equipment and Venue Center goals for this cycle, 2021-2023. And there's a lot of them. We cannot present all of them to you today, but we're working on them, and we will really share with you all the updates that we have in the following months and years. You are part of this development. So the topics that we would like to speak about with you today. We would like to talk with you and explain the introduction of new categories and the endorsement program, more in detail than I did in the introduction. About promoting the use of approved equipment and on-site testing, Jasmine will explain more about that again. We would like to Equipment and Venue Center is also about venue. We talk a lot about equipment, and most of you are in equipment, but we would like to talk to you about our strategy for venue and facility management. The development of a mature FIBA 3x3 category. We have Mr. Ignacio Soriano joining us from Barcelona to talk about this. And Jasmine will talk more about the testing that we're going to do in the outdoor and FIBA 3x3 category. When we come to the end, we will talk more about the communication opportunities for our partners. We think this is important. You saw the rise of the attention for social media, and with the rise of the attention of social media, we would like to offer you, our partners, the opportunity to bring news to our community. In the end, communication about what we do is one of the key headlights of our service. Last but not least, a key target for FIBA is to develop grassroots and education of our sports. Education goals of FIBA are important, and we have a few interesting examples to you today about what we did during the last year to develop this and to make sure that young people come to play basketball and remain in the basketball scene. So, first of all, the new category. Okay, and then you leave it and you just click quickly. I changed this sheet, you will see in the latest presentation, but okay. Okay, the new software category. A brand new category. Next to the traditional pillar, we have opened up the software category. And the software category needs to be explained. We see that the world of basketball is changing. Things get more connected. There's much more possible today than with our equipment than it was in the past. There's much more demand also for high technology. So to regulate it and to make sure that also these products approve and are qualified for a higher standard, we have opened up this category this year. So in the development we have thought about which subcategories we should have. And this can develop in the coming years. I'm going to be very open about this, but this is what we today see as the opportunity. So player coaching and scouting, a very important one that is used by our family, one that is also recognized as important. If you play about transfer of players, selecting players, coaching, scouting, of course. Then a very important one to FIBA, and that's game tracking and automated video. More and more stadiums are connected, and we have a partnership with Synergy. Synergy, it's Atrium Gotze. Synergy Sports, who has the task to work together with us to develop new connected stadiums, which means automated video. Then we work together with Genius for the statistics and automated scoring, but we are open to work on several partners with this. We look into media solutions that enable us to bring the game closer to the audience, sometimes at home, sometimes in the stadium itself, sometimes a recap, and sometimes a clip of a whole game, of a game. Then we see opportunities for performance analysis software and products. Performance analysis are to be found in, for example, shot tracking, something that we very much believe in, and which also connects to the other parts. Then we have a team and event management. Events are the cornerstone of what we do at FIBA, and event management requires decent software. And last but not least, officiating technology, something that is important in our game and that enables us to make the game clear, which enables us to control each game in a very transparent and consistent way. So this is the software category. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Sylvia, okay. This means so what we mean with software category and what we mean with connected is something that we will go in much more detail tomorrow. But today already I would like to show you a sneak preview to what we're going to discuss about tomorrow. How are things connected? How do things develop? What is the centerpiece of the future of connected stadium, of basketball? New slide. Thank you, Sylvia. So then I mentioned endorsed products, and this needs a little bit clarification. In the software category and in the training equipment category, we see that there are startup companies who have not established a market yet, and where demand sometimes is just growing. We, as FIBA, have decided for these categories, for these specific categories only, to open up an endorsed program. And this endorsed program is available in the software category and in the training equipment exclusively. It offers our partners who are in this endorsement program, at the moment two, Fast Model Sports and Dr. Dish, the opportunity to present their products in competitions, to present it over the FIBA platform, to connect to the FIBA training programs, and to make sure that these products unite into those programs. So, what else are we looking for? We will go about that tomorrow. So I mentioned shooting machines, but that already is a specific example. I can't read this really. Shot counter analysis, video analysis, applications in general, scouting, tracking devices, but there are many more examples to mention. It's about imagination, about what is possible in technology today and tomorrow. Okay, then I give the word back to Jasmine. It's a lot of switching with Jasmine, eh? Yeah. I give the word back to Jasmine for the on-site testing. Is it too much switching or not?
Maybe she could do what together.
Yeah, maybe it's okay. Maybe. Okay, Jasmine. On-site testing. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jasmine. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. This is Jasmine as well. Okay, this is Jasmine as well. Yeah.
In your script, you're speaking about the Bergman protocol roadmap as software category.
Yeah.
And after there is not the on-site test.
It changed.
There is a 3 on 3 change.
It changed a little bit maybe.
So I have to switch. on site with the team.
Yeah. Hi, Jasmine. I can't hear Jasmine now.
Can you hear?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Hi, Jasmine. I give the word to you.
Hello. Thank you, Bart.
For the
I will
third time.
begin by presenting. No, you can't see me yet. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you. I will begin by presenting our plans to introduce on-site testing to the FIBA program in the next term. Sorry, I had to practice hiding something. Okay, now. We plan to introduce on-site testing with the goal to ensure that equipment at FIBA competitions always meets the certification standard. The ultimate goal is to have all competitions using the official FIBA-approved equipment. However, until we expand the regional spread of suppliers, it is not always feasible for hosts to purchase and replace their equipment, particularly for the qualifiers, which are played in each and every of the 213 FIBA nations. After reviewing various options, we believe the best way to play in these countries where approved equipment is less accessible is to enforce a mandatory field test prior to each event at the venue. This approach will ensure that competitions will only be played on safe and regulation equipment, whilst encouraging venues and federations to invest in our approved equipment program. By this, we mean next time the equipment is upgraded at the venue, it is more likely that the venue selects approved equipment in order to avoid repetitive testing costs. Initially, we plan to implement the mandatory testing for flooring, backstop units, and scoreboards before potentially expanding to other categories. To give you a better idea of how this will work and how it will be implemented, first we will receive a record of the equipment at the intended host venue. Then the Federation will be given guidance regarding which equipment needs to be replaced or tested. In case testing is required, this will be arranged by the Equipment and Venue Centre through our network of accredited test institutes. The cost will be covered by the Federation. Only if the result is successful will the competition be allowed to go ahead at this venue. This process will also give us the opportunity to collect the venue data and share it with our partners and FIBA family. We strongly believe FIBA-approved equipment is the best solution for all involved in the basketball competition community, and hope that by enforcing these field tests, we will encourage the use of approved equipment. I take this opportunity now to expand on this database by mentioning the plans that we have with a site called Courts of the World. The Courts of the World website was created in 2017 to provide an outdoor database court directory for basketball players across the world. It allows players to search and find a local court from the 34,000 courts registered to the site. Today, these courts are primarily outdoor courts spread across 10,000 cities.
Jasmine, can you hear me? Jasmine? Jasmine? Jasmine?
me now? There is a delay, but I hear you.
Okay. Can you, Jasmine? It's perfect what you do. Allow yourself to be a little bit more casual in how you present it.
Yes.
You can afford yourself to be a bit more open. Open is not the right, casual I think is the right word.
Okay.
It's the standard.
It's super nice. It's like, but it's a little bit too BBC. Okay, just do a few sheets, Jasmine.
Yeah. We look forward to working with Courts of the World by collaborating to implement our indoor database with their large outdoor database, and together grow the number of courts on this site across the world. As you can see on this slide, we will highlight the courts with FIBA-approved equipment by using an icon as demonstrated in this graph. From here, you'll be able to access all the FIBA-approved equipment available in the site. Initially, we will begin with the venues known to us through competition, but we hope to grow this and add many courts across the world. Now onto a section about venues and facilities. This is a very important part of the equipment and venue centre. So far we've spoken mostly about the equipment and the equipment available in the court, but we hope to grow what we do as a federation in terms of the venue and the facilities. We plan to do this through the Basketball Expert Circle. FIBA has collaborated with EAKS for a number of years. And this year, we decided to form an expert panel with them to advise for the design, construction and renovation of basketball and multi-purpose facilities. This panel, Expert Circle, will share the latest industry innovations and trends, advise on technical requirements for construction and refurbishment, and connect to local basketball stakeholders. By doing this, we hope to create a dynamic global network, not only including the members of the Expert Circle, but by connecting to experts in every country of the world which can advise on local requirements.
Very good.
I present now the first members of our Basketball Expert Circle, who we had the pleasure to meet in an introduction meeting at the end of last year. Welcome to Brad Clark, Colin McKenna, Harold Fuchs, and Markin Hera.
And maybe also mention Klaus.
Yes, I hadn't planned this so well. And also a big thank you to Klaus Minau, the Secretary General of the EAKS.
Klaus Meinl.
Meinl, the Secretary General of the EAKS, who has been a great support, or who together with us has formulated this expert panel. As we are at the beginning of this FIBA EAKS Basketball Expert Circle, I would like to ask you through the poll,
Nice.
what potential deliverable will offer the most value to the basketball community? Have we tested the polls at all?
Are we testing the polls at the moment? Is the poll, so is Vincent listening at the moment or not? Is he also connected? Or who is doing the polls? Okay, Vincent, are you okay with the polls?
But we're okay with the polls if you can allow us 2 minutes to set it up.
Okay. Good.
Okay, then I would read through the options and add that.
Okay. Okay, Jasmine, you go from now, you go, I think you're going a little bit from, that's more the sequence of the presentation, from one subject to the other. So we can do two things. Can you hear me or not?
Yes.
Or I take over this IAKS thing, or I will take over the upcoming 3x3, because I tell you why. You go from so many subjects that it's maybe it's more clear for our audience if we create like a switch also from the subject, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So let me try the 3x3, okay? Just by.
It will anyway be Ignacio that speaks first.
Okay, will be okay. Okay, then you. So we end this. Jasmine ends this. Okay, thank you for your attention. 3x3. Okay, I come on the stage. And I say, okay. Oh, now I see Jasmine and not the presentation. Okay, about the 3x3 category, we've spoken about a few things, but who better than the head of events or head of 3x3 business unit, Ignacio Soriano, head of events, 3x3 head of events, Ignacio Soriano is able to present this concept to you. Ignacio, I give the word to you. Ignacio is joining us from Barcelona. Okay, boom. Okay.
Now, Ignacio will do a small introduction. And after it is
Okay, Ignacio, bravo. Okay. Okay. I will stay here. Okay, what is the sheet? Ignacio has sent the sheets, I saw.
I didn't see.
Yeah. I think they are here. I think Jasmine has already put them in.
charging. I don't know why it's so slow.
I will ask Jasmine.
I think she charged, but I don't know.
Yes, Jasmine. Are the 3x3 slides, are they in or not? Okay, okay, good. They're in, Sylvia. Okay. Okay, bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. Okay, 3x3, Ignacio Soriano, blah, blah, FIBA 3x. Yeah, yeah. Okay, 3x3, blah, 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 blah. From Barcelona, yes, thank you. And we have okay, next sheet. Ah, perfect, yes. Are you not on presentation mode, Sylvia, at the moment?
So he managed the presentation. He's managing his presentation.
Who?
Ignacio.
Yes, but I need to know I don't know how they look. So, 49. You're not on presentation, okay. So, blah, blah, and then we'll be. It's more work than I thought, actually.
Yes.
Huh? Okay, I will do this. I will do this because otherwise Jasmine has to come. Then, and then we'll do this. Yes. Okay.
So you will announce the video, or Ignacio will announce the video.
Ignacio will announce the video.
Okay.
Shall I tell him? I tell him?
Io ti mando un flusso, ok, compreso di questo, ci siamo? E tu schiacci tutto, non hai risolto
Devi schiacciare soltanto questo senza il cordone nero sotto.
Ma non lo può fare, perché quindi lo vedrei può schiacciare. E lo becchi sopra quello zero. Quello che ha fatto lui adesso. Il problema è che l'uomo dice che sforma il logo. Vediamo questo logo se è sformato meno. Secondo me è sformato meno.
So Jasmine, I don't know if you can Jasmine hear me at the moment? Can Jasmine hear me at the moment? Okay. Yes? So,
You can hear Jasmine is mute at the moment.
okay.
So yes, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, Jasmine, Ignacio will do the presentation of the sheets. He will announce the video, we will do the video, and then I will take over this last sheet for the 3x3 testing. You agree, or is this?
Yeah.
And then I can finish it, because I think we really need 1.5 hours. So we are rehearsing already for 3 hours. Okay, this is going stop and forward, but I think, and then I would like to take you a little bit more casual on the sheets, and maybe bring in a little bit more emotion in it, or a little bit more. Okay, you have it super well organized, but maybe a little bit too well organized in the presentation, and take it slow in the presentation. Talk slow, and give maybe an example. Make a joke here and there if you like a small casual remark. Yeah, but you're doing a good job. It looks fantastic. The picture's great with the background of the house. I think people will at first not even notice that you are there. If I look at the picture right now, it's just perfect. Maybe your chair is a bit disturbing. So if you can, cover. Can you cover the whole chair or not? Or no, not really. Now you sit upright. That's good. This is perfect. Yeah, really, Jasmine, as if you are here. You are here now, but so this is excellent. Okay, so Ignacio will do the video. I will take over. I will tell a little bit about this, and then we go to communication. Or do you want to come back after Ignacio? You know, it's not a must. That I take.
I'm happy for you to do it as long as if you.
Yeah, I think it flows better because then I come back to the stage. Otherwise, you do 3 different subjects. Yeah, because I want to sell this 3x3, then it's better. It's better. We do it like this. Okay, and then we go to communications, which is a very easy one, and then we do it to grassroots, which is also, with grassroots, I only want to check if we know where to start the video. That's the only thing we need to check. Panic here. Okay, this is a 3x3 video, yes. This one is for 3x3, but I would like to do the grassroots. Yeah. Because we cut.
How could FIBA still bring this generation of players together and make youth national teams compete on the global level without international travel and contact between players? Here come the FIBA Under-17 Skills Challenges, an innovative global and digital competition encouraging national federations to bring their teams together and give the players the opportunity to represent their country within a global frame. All in the backdrop of the current pandemic. A special skills drill executed by a team of 5 players as fast and accurately as possible and filmed locally. An opponent doing the same on the other side of the world. 2 videos, 2 team scores. An unknown winner of each challenge, revealed only once videos are combined and streamed on FIBA's digital channels. A A success story with 92 teams taking part, over 200 challenges, leading up to 2 thrilling finals, and some special moments on social media.
What?
After some great performances and many close challenges,
I will be here at
the
7:30.
first Under-17 Skills Challenges
Here at
champions
8 o'clock.
were crowned.
I'm here
China
at
for the girls and
So is that
Mongolia for
7:30?
the
Yeah.
boys.
Latest.
With
If I wake
one
up at 6, I
final
will come here
surprise.
earlier. But I will work at home. I need to
Field
run
goal
a script a
with
little bit.
Australian Olympic silver and bronze
And I don't want to work on it
medalist
tonight,
James
but tomorrow morning.
And one of the best power forwards to ever play the game, Dirk Nowitzki. Celebrating
Yeah, I
the
stop at some point.
winners
I'm
in
going
the midst of curiosity.
I can do improvisation. I'm better actually, I think.
We don't know how long this pandemic will last and impact sports and our world
And then I want
as a
to.
whole. Until then, we'll be ready to innovate and find new opportunities for our stars of tomorrow. That's what the skills challenges are all about.
So Buster,
Yeah.
okay, is here, you're gonna announce the video in that slide.
Yeah, yeah,
Ok?
yeah.
Ok, avete capito? Sì. Annuncerà il video, è quello che abbiamo appena visto quando inizia la grassroots education.
Online come ha detto a Tommy, quando sono dove sono i video mettere la slide video qua.
No, se volete posso aggiungere qua video.
No,
Sì,
no,
così
interessante
magari è
sapere.
chiaro, magari è più chiaro.
Se riesci
Sì, meglio.
Yes. Okay. So this was an inspiring video about grassroots education and also an opportunity for you to see the products that we use for this. Non-competition, but very much training related. This was a big success for us, and we think that training in general for our youth is a very important one. Youth play in sports arenas, play in small sports halls, community halls that deserve the best equipment. This equipment is demanded in almost all gymnasiums. Almost every school in the world has a basketball equipment. The goal of FIBA is to promote basketball at the grassroots level, at education, and to empower our member federations to advise on equipment, safe equipment, equipment that can be used for children, that can be used for training. Together with that, sports venues also become more and more multifunctional. So the demand for sophisticated and well-designed equipment will rise. Safe, reliable, serviced. I think this is something that we ask you and that we also want to help you with in the opportunity. One of the growing pillars of FIBA, one of the things that we strive for, is to make sure that all our federations, our 213 federations at the moment, are able to advise about sports equipment and the use of sports equipment in their country. It can be different per country. Of course, a sports hall in Europe is different than a sports hall in the United States. A sports hall in the United States is different than in China or in Africa. But we think that your local knowledge should enable you to advise your audience and your customers in the best proper way. That makes it also local, but also responsible. Responsible for bringing high-end, safe equipment to these sports venues. Too often we still see that equipment in schools is too old, not well maintained, and there lies an opportunity for you to develop. We do this both indoor and outdoor. So we need to, when I say outdoor, we need to make that switch.
Okay, when you say outdoor, I put the second slide.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Sylvia. So we can imagine that after all these months, of video Skyping and having seen each other not in real, having more experience with Teams, Google, and Zoom than you would ever have expected, that you're also maybe tired of looking at these videos, and that's why we want to end this video by offering a very interactive question and answer session. We cannot answer all of your questions, but Sylvia, who is here, will try to collect a few of them so that we can have a live opportunity to chat about these right now. We're going to do this or not? For those questions that we can't answer today, we promise you we will come back to you and we will answer this in the coming months. So let's take a small break of a few minutes so we can collect your questions and we will then come back. Okay. Sorry?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah. So maybe in the meantime we do a long version of this China video. Or we can just do partners meeting question and answer session.
Yes, like this, they're going to start.
But it's a bit strange to leave everybody open. Maybe do a long video. We have one 5-minute video, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you want to do this?
Yeah.
Quando Bart annuncia la question and answer session, invece di lasciare lo background vuoto senza nessun
Are you listening, Jasmine?
vorrebbe mettere il video cap con il vocalista.
Can you switch in Jasmine? Can you switch in Jasmine on the? Jasmine?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
What do you think about this idea of finishing and then starting this a 5-minute video so people can answer questions?
Yeah, it gives you a chance to select questions.
Yeah,
Gather your thoughts.
yeah. So we do this. How do you find the swap card? Are you in swap card or in Teams following us?
Right now I'm just on Zoom.
Huh?
Right now I'm just on the Zoom
Okay.
part.
How was the swap card experience?
Yeah, it was good.
And do you see the video?
I mentioned that they needed to show the slides more, so Raffaella, she said they will show a disabled slide in full. Every time we did on the LED. But the studio looks great.
And how do you see? Do you see the presentation and the video simultaneously, or is it separate?
That's good, but it's soft.
Should I take care of anything in presentation, or?
I wasn't watching the last section, to be honest,
Is the end clear enough? Should we? Can you add after this? I think we should quickly add one more slide, question and answer. That slide is missing actually. If you can pop that in the presentation after this, with this outdoor, and then final topic, question and answer, or something. Final.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Regarding the polls, do you have time to quickly go through to see how we can set it up?
Yes.
So, you will be live, and there is a 30-second delay with the YouTube. So the people who will watch you have a 30-second delay.
Okay.
So when I'm going to start the poll, it's basically going to be 30 seconds after you speak about it.
Yeah.
On the live
Yeah.
video. Okay?
Yeah.
And, we need to decide how long do you want that poll for. Like it's going to be, for example,
40 seconds. 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Yeah.
So for you, it will be 1 minute and 10 seconds waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't need to see them. It only disturbs me.
Yeah, you will have. I guess you will have a monitor in front of you.
But I don't want to see them. It's important. I see them later. It's okay.
Okay, so you don't want to discuss them once the result is.
No. No, maybe later in the quiz. No, it's just I want to collect them for later.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I don't know if you want to do a test now, but if you don't, see it, it's like let's take Jasmine. If you are inside swap card, we can do the test together like this. You can check and see if everything works.
Okay, I will say. Okay, so partners, we would like to ask you about which one do you have ready? The FSB one or?
I just put like test poll and answer 1, 2, and 3. I didn't put any official one.
Okay, I would like to ask you, and I'm not going to even, no, the polls come without me even knowing. It would disturb me too much, so they just come.
Yeah, I will,
yeah.
Then I decided I will put it at the start of the slide.
Yeah.
Because, like for example, Jasmine, you should see the poll in swap card.
Okay, I think there is probably a delay.
Automatically, like if everyone is going to vote, we see just after the result, the global result.
Sorry, Jasmine?
Yeah, we need to decide if you want to show the result or not. That's
No.
up to you.
No.
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 So the person click on the answer, see if it doesn't see.
No, no.
And this is for all the phones
Yeah,
of day one.
yeah.
Because with Fair, I think we decided to show the result. So we confirm.
Yeah, day 2 is different, but day 1 I don't want to show the results. What do you think, Jasmine?
Yeah, I agree. So the kind of questions you have.
The tablet doesn't work for the internet connection, okay? But no problem, there is a solution, meaning that tomorrow I can ask Vida if they can give me a new computer and if they can give me the FIBA HQ password.
Yeah.
Because the visitor doesn't work, it's
Okay.
too low. In the worst case,
Yeah.
I would need to ask your computer that will use only for the swap card.
Of course.
You know, I would just manage because otherwise.
You can take my computer. I don't need my computer.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's easier. Yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah, because with the tablet it's
No, no, take my computer. There's nothing on the
Okay, but no problem. Okay, perfect.
arranged.
So okay, we finish? Or?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go and write again the script because we have changed something. Did Ignacio, Ashley sent you anything?
No.
So I will leave anyway the presentation open. I mean, because there is a slide Ashley open.
Yeah, yeah.
You will leave it like this, or we just?
No, he will be here tomorrow. I will ask him to come early.
Yeah. Because at least we can integrate it to his slide in a. And I will move the his presentation as well. Or? Yes, I can do it.
I'm texting now.
Yeah. Because if there are 2 slides, it's easy to move.
Can you send me some? You made some pictures, huh?
Yes.
Can you send them to me?
Sure.
Maybe AirDrop or so, or?
By mail?
Huh?
By mail?
You have iPhone or not, or? No.
No, Android.
By WhatsApp? You have WhatsApp?
Okay.
I give you my WhatsApp number.